Lights out. And now the movies, folks.
CP101, and we are going to start on our second horse for the stagecoach. We pretty much have Picasso finished. All I got to do is seal up his eyes, hit the eyes with some red ink, and then a little bit of shadow up here above the eye, and then seal it again, and then he'll be done. So that's there we go. So that's Picasso. He's ready to go. Now, our second horse is another wild Mustang. Her name is Doris, I believe. I'll put a picture of her up. As you can see, she is a light tan, almost kind of blonde color horse. She's got the black tail, black mane. She's got some black going up her legs on all four. She has some black markings on her nose here. So we'll do something pretty similar to that. She'll be our role model for this horse. And we'll call this horse Doris as well. So for our color, we're going to use this desert sand, and then we'll spray the entire horse with the tan, and then we'll seal it. Then we'll use our airbrush and go up the legs in black like hers were. We'll hand brush the tail, we'll hand brush the mane. We'll take our silly putty and create a pattern on her nose. We'll airbrush that black in there, and then she'll be pretty much done. Then we just have to do the nose, the mouth, and the eyes, and the ears, and then we'll have two horses done. So what I'm doing right now is I have my needle and stuff in Castrol Super Clean. This is the H that I use. You've seen me use it before. And then I usually use these rubber, I think they're actually floss for dental right here. These are rubber tipped, and they have these little teeth on them. They're good for airbrushes because of rubber, it won't harm inside the needle or scratch it or anything else. So I use that to clean out the needle on my airbrush. I'll let it soak in here for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Not long. You don't need long. It's super clean. And that'll get rid of any crap out of the needle. And then I just take this and run it through it real quick just to make sure there's nothing stuck in there. And run it this way. Make sure there's nothing. I can't see it. I should put my glasses on. I can't see what the hell I'm doing. There we go. Make sure I clean that out. Those little rubber teeth on the sides will get in there and remove any crap out. Put it in here again, and then just let it rinse. Make sure that's good to go. So that's how we do that. That's done. The cap here, we make sure that's not plugged, because you know craft acrylics will plug a needle. We'll plug these cones, and this is still plugged. So what we'll have to do with that, so we just kind of put it in there and kind of lightly push it through, and as you can see, it just opens it right up and gets all that crap out. So now we just stuck it back in there, pull it back out, and as you can see, we got cleaner coming out, so it's not plugged anymore. So that's it. It only takes 5 minutes with Super Clean to clean all that acrylic out of there. And we get it good and ready for our next round. So what we do is put this brush back together again. I'm going to make sure that the hole And the needle is facing the top of the gun. It's where it sucks the paint up through the cup. Yeah. Oh, I can't even see it anyway because of my hands. It should be like that. And then what we can do, see I can do this without, should have the hose off, it's easier. We just take and screw that in there, push this on down, screw it all the way down so it's the seated all the way in there. Take a little Allen wrench here, tighten that screw up, just lock it in place. Just like that. You don't need it really all that tight, just keep it in there, just snug so it stays put. And now it is ready to go for the desert sand. Okay, we got our color mixed up, and it's going to be a little darker than this because we're going over this dark brown, so, but that's okay, it'll be fine. If you wanted it a little lighter, you can prime this in a gray or a white. But if it's a little darker, that's okay because nature ain't perfect. So. And neither am I. So it works out really good. Pour some in our cup. I only go up to about there because I don't have a lid. These don't have lids. They're not designed for lids. If I fill it up, I guarantee it'll be all over this table. Adjust our gun. I'm not going to worry about the tail or the mane. Those get painted black, so I'm not going to worry about those too much. Mainly the body and the legs. Okay, so I'm just going around and just kind of touching up places where I missed. I had a couple runs I had to fix. I wasn't careful, and it was running down the neck, so I had to fix that up. But I think she's about done. And then we'll clear coat it and throw some black in the brush and we'll put our black fade in on the legs, and then we'll mask, as I said earlier, we'll mask her snout and stuff. We'll mask that up, and then we'll put her black on there, her little black markings. The mane solid black, tail solid black. So yeah, I think she's going to be pretty cool. We can still see a little bit of the seam line right here on this leg, but I think I think once it gets painted black, I don't think you're going to notice it. Yeah, but I think we're okay. I think we got her going pretty good. Alright, any more is going to start to run. I think that's it. Yep, one more. There we go. I think now she's looking pretty good. Alright, we'll be right back.
Gee, that was a swell movie!
Sure was.